It's basically as simple as this.
Yeah.
Minwoo Lee owes me 350 quid.
No, how much did you put on him?
This is the thing with Minwoo Lee and what happened yesterday.
Long
at the
odds.
Players.
Long odds.
Such long odds. So I got Minwoo Lee at 50-1 on Thursday, and I think I'd have got way better if I'd put on pre-tournament because he was already top 10 when I put on 10 quid or whatever each way.
Yeah.
And he led all the way through until Sunday morning, basically, and then it all went wrong.
Can I ask, what were you like? Forget Minwoo Lee's, mental approach to the game while he was trying to win TPC.
Yeah.
What was Tom Green like while you were potentially going to win hundreds of pounds?
Yeah, I mean, I was very excited. I just feel like I've backed Minwoo Lee for like a year and a half now, and every time he's in something, I'm like, this is the guy.
Yeah.
This is the guy that do it. This is the one that's going to make me the money. And as of yet, I'm yet to cash in.
Right. I like how none of this is about the story of Minwoo Lee, coming to the fore at TPC, how
care.
exciting it was to see this great young player from Australia. We don't care. We're just interested in Tom Green's bank balance. Can I also say that you're in trouble now because everyone now knows about how awesome he is?
Yeah, I feel like since Rick Shields did a video on...
Who?
Exactly. Never heard of that guy. No. Who's that golf guy?
Yeah.
Rick did a video with him at St Andrews probably like a year ago, right?
Yeah.
And from then, a lot of people are aware of his work. I'd seen him there or thereabouts probably 6 months before that. And then Rick did the video and I was like, this is the guy. This is the guy that I'm going to back to until I text my friend this morning saying, until yesterday, I'd have had him to win a major.
Yeah.
This year.
You reckon he's going to do it this year?
No, I don't now.
Well, because he blew up on the last...
He crumbled.
Yeah, but you can still crumble on the last round, and then you learn from that experience of falling apart. And you can fall apart on that golf course. That is a golf course designed to make you fall apart, right?
Yeah.
So if you're going to fall apart at TPC, that doesn't mean you're never going to win a major, unless you're me.
Yeah, you're never going to win a major. I could bet on that. What odds do you get on that? I would love odds. Odds on Tom Price to never win a major. Yes, I'll take those odds.
1 to 7.
The thing is with it is that I think like yesterday really showed what it takes to win at a major, not a major tournament. I mean, TPC Sawgrass is...
It is sort of one of the other majors, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's a prominent... What are they calling them? Prominent events?
Oh, yeah. It's one of the elevated events.
So they've got a much bigger budget. Because when Rory won it a couple of years ago, Rory won like 1.9 million or something.
Yeah.
And when Scotty won it, he's basically won all of the money in the world.
Yeah, so 25 million was the purse yesterday. Which is insane. But I was always just so confident.
Really puts your £350 in context.
Yeah, it really does. You think I was annoyed? Minwoo Lee lost out on like 2 million quid. And that's the thing. I had him winning this thing up until like he birdied the first on Sunday.
Yeah.
So he birdied the first and I was like, okay, this is brilliant. We are game on. And then he completely crumbled.
Do you think part of his crumbling was playing with Scotty Scheffler? Because that has got to be, you are trying to attack this golf course, and next to you is a ninja who has effectively the blood of the golf course in his teeth. He is destroying this thing. Scotty is invincible, right? So there must be an element of match play going on there. And he's young. I know Scotty's
he's 24.
Young. I mean, he's young, exactly.
Yeah, I worry that he doesn't have it in him yet to do it on the final day at a big tournament. And that's my worry. That's why I was going to put a bet on for any majors this year that Minwoo Lee would win, right? I was like, this is it. You'll get great odds. You'll probably get like 250-1.
So he'll win any... Can you do that? Is that a bet you can do? To win a major?
You could request a bet, yeah. So you could find certain betting sites that request a bet and get that in. I don't know if anyone's running that. I know Sky Bet aren't running that.
Right.
So that was always going to be my bet. On the Thursday morning, you go, okay, Minwoo Lee to win.
Yeah.
But after what I saw happen yesterday, I just don't know if this is the year that he can walk down the final hole at the Masters or Hoylake, Royal Liverpool, where the Open is this year, and get it done.
Yeah. That question mark is always going to be there. But then Rory had to live with that question mark after he fell apart in the Masters, because Rory had a similar thing, right?
Yeah.
Although he'd already won.
He'd done it. This is the thing with Minwoo Lee. He's not even won a PGA Tour event yet.
Do you think the hardest thing for golfers to break through with, the hardest thing is to get rid of that monkey on the back of being the best player to never win a major? We all know people used to say it about Monty, Westwood to an extent at one stage. That thing of being a player who's world-class, clearly a once-in-a-generation talent, but never quite won a major. That must be a difficult thing to break through.
Yeah, I think it is. I think that's why Rory struggles so much now. Like he's not won a major for what? How many years? More than 5 years now.
Yeah.
He's not won a major.
Come close though.
So close. I mean, this is what I always say about Rory's performance at 150 at St Andrews last year. So let's cast our mind back to 150 at St Andrews. He didn't lose that.
No,
Cam Smith won that.
Cam Smith won that tournament.
But that's
incredible.
That's why I think players can come out the blocks so hot in the first few years of their time on tour.
Yeah.
Is they've got no stress. They've got no scars of like, oh my God, I was here 2 years ago and this is where I duffed that chip. Yeah. They come out at 1,000,000 miles an hour and that's what converts it on the final day. So I think you have a sweet spot of the first few years when you're on tour where you can do a Scotty Scheffler,
Morikawa,
Spieth.
Yeah.
Like you could get it done in the first few years.
And then you get rid of that thing.
And it's gone.
And if you don't get it, suddenly you're 30 and everyone's going, oh, hello. Mm-hmm. All right, say Justin Rose, who eventually did it. But, that pressure built and built and built.
Justin Thomas, Jordan Spieth, Rory McIlroy, who have all got that great start. I mean, JT had a less prominent start, but like Spieth did, Rory had a great start. And then for years, we're like, okay, trying to find it again.
Can I say what I really love about what Tyrrell Hatton did?
Oh, don't we love Tyrrell?
I mean, we love Tyrrell Hatton because sometimes it's nice to see a golfer who hates himself almost as much as you hate yourself when you play golf. Like, I watch him play and I'm like, yeah, I feel like that. I don't know why I do this. Yeah. And you look at Tyrrell and you think, I mean, I know why he does it because he gets paid millions of pounds. But that thing he did on the back nine.
Unbelievable.
But that means that Cam Smith, who did a similar thing at 150, that is now known as doing a Tyrrell Hatton.
Okay, wow, it's been rebranded. Yeah, since Cam's left to live.
Since Cam's gone. He's gone now, so now we can just call it doing a Tyrrell, which is very pleasing.
Yeah.
Although Cam did do it to win.
Which Tyrrell couldn't quite do. But he posted that score. That I think he was 12 under, I think. He posted that score very early because he was one of the first out on the final day.
Yeah.
So I do think it's a lot harder to win when you post a score like that because everyone knows what their then target is.
Yeah.
So Scotty Scheffler knew, okay, he's in the clubhouse at 12 under. This is what I have to do. But I heard this thing that when Scotty saw that posted, he found another gear.
Yeah.
He was like,
that's what the world-class guys do.
Yeah.
That's what they see that and they go harder. He's amazing.
So here's the question. Right?
Go on. Yeah.
Can Minwoo Lee do it this year? Okay, 2 questions. Can he win a major? Or can he win on the PGA Tour?
100% he can win on the PGA Tour,
yeah.
and I would expect him to. Can he win a major? I would say no. I think the competition's too stiff, and I think there are too many people further up the queue getting ready to do it. But he might see that in his favour, and he might feel a bit loosened and released by the fact that he is not right at the front of the expectation isn't too high for him now.
So he's a great iron player. So he won on the DP World Tour last year. I think he won the Scottish Open.
Yeah.
So he's great with his irons. He's great with his long irons, right? So maybe a Royal Liverpool, very flat course.
Hit a low ball, mate. Hit a low ball in the wind.
What's going to happen now is we're gonna post this, right? And then when Minwoo Lee wins a major, everyone's going to send me this going,
You're right.
You were right, and I bet you didn't put the bet on, you big loser. And I'll be furious.
So you need to put the bet on for him to win a major this year, or do you think he's just going to win like a PGA event this year?
Do you want my? I don't know whether I should give this away or not.
Obviously give it away. Tell me any insight you've got.
So me and my friend have come up with a bit of a tactic for betting on golf.
Right, is this legal? Can I?
It's legal. Oh my God, yeah. It's just a bit of a mindset thing. Okay. And we saw it really happened this weekend at TPC Sawgrass. Is you see the major players that have got pedigree that fall away on Thursday morning and Thursday afternoon, right?
Very early on. Doesn't really happen. That happened to Rory this year.
So Rory's a bad example of this because what I'm going to say, if you'd done what I think you should do on Rory, it wouldn't have worked. But these players, a lot of them that went on to be in the top 10 this weekend were nowhere on Thursday.
Well, Tyrrell Hatton talked about that. He said the reason he played so well is because there was no expectation.
Yeah. So you put a bit of money on Thursday afternoon on the guys that have got it in them, but have not done it on that day.
And have still got some good, healthy odds.
Yeah, because at that point, when they've fallen away a little bit, you'll get your 80, 90 to ones, your 100, 150 to ones. There's every chance they will at least get back into the top 10 by Sunday.
This is brilliant because not only is this part of the podcast, golf is ruining my life, we are now sort of spreading out to gambling is ruining my life.
Oh, yeah. Say goodbye to all your money, because if you did it on Rory, you'd have lost every penny.
Don't listen to anything he just said.
Yeah. But to conclude, Minwoo Lee has got a win in him, but is it a major this year? After this weekend, I won't be saying he would a major, but I think he could win a PGA Tour event.
Okay, fine. That's now on tape. We're going to look back up this bit of tape later on in the year and see if you're right or wrong.
Yeah.
Chances are you're wrong, and I will crow quite a lot.
Don't send me the video.